Jenifer Lewis was the guest that was on there.
Okay, what'd she talk about?
She basically talked about her book that's coming out.
What's the name of her book?
I don't know.
You don't know? What's it about her?
It's coming out. It's her life. It's like her memoir.
Because she's had some mental concerns too that she's been open and honest with.
She just basically talked about leading with love. And she said that's why Trump probably hates Obama, because she said it's whether you agreed with him or not, his whole objection was always love. Yeah. It was always, but she said she watched him speak. She came to the White House. She told a story about how she fainted at the White House at the end of, she didn't have enough oxygen. She didn't eat or something, and she fainted. But she said before all of that, she was able to see him speak. Okay. And she said she didn't even hardly hear the words that he said. She said you can feel when he was talking. Oh, he was talking about the church shooting in South Carolina. She said you can feel that what he was saying, he meant what he was saying about how we have to have love and we got to stop this and all of that because of all probably the stuff he's gone through being interracial. So she said, and that's probably biracial. She said that's probably why Trump hates him. She says because a lot of times his people like him. People like him. He can't stand that. Trump has a problem with somebody like competing with somebody. And that's because he never got his father's love. He never got his father's love. And we found out about his father when we was in Alaska. That was a son of a you know what. Yes, he was. So that's why his cousin said that. The young lady, his cousin, always fighting for attention. The dynamics of the family. Always fighting for attention for his dad. Never loved him. That's never gave him a hug. And if you are a narcissist and the light is not on you, it's on someone else, you don't like that. So he hates Obama. That's because of that. He gravitates to Putin and Kim Jong-un. So she tried like that. Right. So she tried to say, because Charlemagne, I told you about him and Envy feeling down and everything, what's going on in the world. And is there any hope and all this other stuff? Yes, it is hope. She said love, light always outshines. Light always cancels darkness. Love covers. Light, but light always cancels darkness. Yeah. Always. So she said you have to keep that. You think if you light a little match in a dark room, that it so never say that it can never get better or that it will only get, because she said then you're saying that evil and hate wins. Yes. Evil and hate cannot exist. So what did he say when she said that? No, he was agreeing. Thank you. She was saying, so don't ever let people stop you. Don't let them stop you from loving. If people turn you into being bitter and into being angry, then you will just fall into an abyss. And that bitter will be rooted up, and it'll take over all of you. She said, so I have to wake up in the morning. You know how she talks. She's so with her, and I have to put on love. I look in the mirror. You know how she is. I look in the mirror and I say, "You are one sexy, beautiful woman, and you love everybody." She said she starts her day off. I love. She said, if everybody did that, can you imagine if everybody did that? Yeah. And it cancels when you wake up and you negative, if you look in the mirror and say, I love myself and I love you. And it doesn't matter. It makes a smile. What faith you have or don't have. It doesn't matter what God you serve. Yep. It doesn't matter if you even are an atheist. Yep. You can say I love. Right. Love, and I choose to love and do better. Love cancels darkness. Thank you. Light cancels darkness. Period. Regardless. Thank you. So I like how she said that, Jenifer. And that made Charlemagne them feel a little bit better. She said you can't determine what other people do. You can determine what you do. Thank you. So you can be love for you. You can spread love. You can be positive. Do that. Start first, and then the next person, the next person, the next person. So that was good. He asked her, what did she think about white supremacy? And because she's like an activist and stuff. She talked about the January 6th thing. She said they look like roaches climbing the walls. She said you climbed a building and broke windows that we built. Our country, slaves on the backs of slaves, immigrants, people of color, built with their hands. Yeah. And you took, but it was material from law enforcement to break the windows to get in there.
But here's the thing. The whole action of what they did, privilege.
Well, hold on. That's so funny you said that, because that's what she said. Hold on. She said, and then you said you were going to kill the vice president. Imagine those
Lord
words.
Knows what just,
and then Charlemagne said, and they act like this was just the summer thing. They just
we're frustrated.
He said they act like it was a spring break gone bad.
It's not hostile. We're frustrated.
She said,
and we felt like
we were
taken advantage of by our government.
Yeah, she said, think about what they did. Think about the lives of the people who did that. Mm-hmm. She said, imagine them before they decided to do that. Some of them probably went and got an ice cream cone.
Mm-hmm. Leave it to Jenifer.
Jenifer Lewis is funny. And while they was licking on their ice cream, she said they studied all the flavors. Probably went to a place that had 100 flavors, mm-hmm. but they ended up with just vanilla, because they wasn't going to get no other flavors anyway. No. So while you licking your vanilla ice cream cone, mm-hmm. you thought about, how am I going to break into that building tomorrow mm-hmm. and kill the vice president?
Yeah. And if I have a team of people helping me,
she said, if that really don't scream white privilege.
White privilege.
To even plan it. Plan what you gonna do.
Everybody.
Plan. Think about it. Go the day before. Somebody showing you around, governors and senators. She said, but you know what? They can't say nothing. Guess why? And I told you this. People keep saying, why won't they say something? Why won't the Republicans get? Because he got something on every last one of them. He got the affairs. He got the playing around with kids. Mm-hmm. He got the pictures of all. He was president. And remember, he was able to get his hands on stuff while a little bit of time he was there mm-hmm. that most people probably wasn't able to get their hands on. Mm-hmm. He got something on every last one of those senators mm-hmm. and governors.
Okay.
And congressmen. And that's why they ride hard for him. He said they scared.
Oh,
scared.
I didn't think about that.
I agree with it. Because some stuff is so ridiculous that we go, really?
You okay that? You okay with that?
Really? You okay with that? Really? That's what we doing?
He probably does. And now he has other important files that he may have on other countries. Top secret files that deal with our security.
I guarantee you secretly, they want him to get in. They want the FBI to go after him. They probably meeting in trench coats behind restaurants, telling the FBI stuff.
Praying that they bring this man down.
Because they scared.
Because he got stuff on him.
He's Putin.
Yeah. Because they can't bring Putin down.
No. You got to have somebody else. So that's what's going on. Because she said they scared of him. So he asked her about that.
But in general, you shouldn't give up hope. Just living in this country, if you want to move to another country, whatever. But my faith don't allow me to give up hope. I'm sorry.
She went to the Antarctic. She said she traveled all around the world.
Did she explain to you what the Antarctic did?
Hold on. She went to the Antarctic.
Okay.
On a French boat.
Oh, you got to go on a smaller boat.
Yeah. She said the French captain called her up to the deck and brought her to the front of the boat. Mm-hmm. And she said he spoke to her. He was being very candid. He said, look around. The water level was low. He said, please go back and tell the people that would listen that the universe, the world is being destroyed from how we treat, mm-hmm. how we, our land. The chemicals, mm-hmm. the things we put up in the air, mm-hmm. all of that. Mm-hmm. He said, I don't think anybody's listening.
They don't care. It's not even that they're listening.
And you won't even have a planet.
They don't
and
care.
She said, and then to the nerve mm-hmm. for people to say they don't believe in science. Mm-hmm. She said, science built your buildings.
Mm-hmm. You know what? You can't. Here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. If you're a person of faith,
ridiculous.
You just got to have faith in something that is a little stronger than you and bigger than you. Because unless you are on that journey to fight something like this or to bring awareness to it, all you can do is just hope. And each day, like she said, be light, be love, walk in what your journey is, your path, your destiny, and just stay focused.
Right.
Until things hopefully may change, get better. Yeah. But until then.
So then they tried to make her feel that it was getting depressing. like how we are right now.
Okay.
And he asked her, how did she feel about getting her star on the Walk of Fame? And that brought the energy back up.
But did she not say anything about the trip to Antarctica? Did she get off? Did she get to see the land?
No, she didn't go into all of that. She just talked about
I told you that would
I know. That's the problem with going to Antarctica. I want to go to Antarctica. And she's saying it's tough to go there.
It's a physical trip. It's a trip where
so no handicapped person can go to Antarctica. I'm not saying I'm handy. Weight is a handicap.
Just do your own little research and see. I know you got to dress
no fat person can ever go to Antarctica.
If you big already.
According to what you're saying.
I didn't say no fat person can go.
So then why can't I go to Antarctica?
There's a lot of physical involvement with, and first of all, you're not on a big boat. You got to be on a smaller boat even to get in there.
If anybody know, comment down below. Can somebody who is physically challenged
just look at the videos? People do videos of themselves going. You can people can't speak for you as far as what shape you're in.
No, not in a good. I'm okay shape. I'm not a big person that's in good shape.
No, you couldn't go.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. No, you saying I couldn't go.
You could. I probably would have problems with the breathing and stuff, with the asthma, stuff like that. So you
in the cold.
Well, yeah, I do. I don't do well in cold if it's for breathing.
All right, but that was it. Okay.